Hello and welcome to this video. So today we are going to be starting the chasm questlines, which is very exciting. I've been looking forward to this. So we are going to head over to look for the adventurer zhiqiong. And I looked up how to pronounce that, but I am still a little nervous. Sorry if I said it wrong. Here she is. Hello? Ah, it's you. Hello there. Mooning was the one who introduced me. This is his... Yes, forget that sheet of paper. I already know who you are just fine. That Mooning. All he does is put on airs and write papers. Everything's gotta follow this or that procedure and all that tripe. You know, stuff that makes you look important. I couldn't care less for that stuff. In any case, your name is already well known throughout the Adventurers Guild. Never mind any of your other contributions to Liyue. I'm that famous? Of course. Many new recruits at the guild have heard of your exploits on Dragonspine from Iris. That includes me, you know. Piercing the frigid blizzard to open a path, discovering an ancient forgotten kingdom beneath the ice and frost, reaching the perilous summit, confronting the great change that came over that place with a mortal form. The things you've experienced, the obstacles you've overcome, the truths you've uncovered. It can be summed up in one word: adventure. True adventure. Precisely. Wow, this is actually quite a shock to Paimon. Are we really that awesome? To be fair, Paimon, I'm the one doing all of it. You just kind of sit there. I wonder what it looks like to people observing us from the outside. Like, because obviously we can't see Paimon normally. Is she just normally like floating somewhere like 20 feet away, like waiting for us to get done, fighting for our lives? Because that's hilarious. And this isn't even mentioning the great battle you had with that sea monster on the Jade Chamber. Now, I wasn't there to witness it, mind you, but I haven't missed a single telling of that story. Ah, so there are stories about us too. Of course. They are very popular in the city, you know. If you ask me, I'd say that Tea Master Lu Xu and Iron Tongue Tian are both good in their own way. But I just prefer Iron... Oh, don't worry, I get it. Iron Tongue Tian's style is definitely not for everyone. I do sometimes find that his choice of words and phrases features too much slang. But as for Lu Xu, it takes a while to get going, you know. Sometimes you're there for 2 hours before you start going, oh hey, this is pretty good. Some people like that style, but I find it uninteresting. And if you mean to say that this is just a story, it won't get stale, let me just say this. If this were food or drink we were talking about, it would surely go bad if we wrapped it up and covered it for half a day without opening it up. Oh, you alright? Something wrong with your throat? No, it's probably just a case of too much information. I'm sorry. I got a bit too excited there and didn't really consider if you were interested in what I was saying. Still, since you're here, Sorrow, you hear at the Qixing's behest, did Mooning end up revealing some other information to you? You know, like... Don't touch the bedrock keys, there's nothing under the chasm. Zhiqiong won't help you. You know, stuff like that, repeated over and over. Mooning did indeed tell us all that. Ha! Well, he didn't scare us. Indeed, he wasn't doing that at all. Huh? So, all the things he mentioned are true? Well, Mooning is in the end a specialist hired by the Ministry of Civil Affairs. Even if he wanted to ask for help, there's a lot that he's not allowed to reveal in public. So he can only warn us, and thus impart the means of getting into the chasm to you in a roundabout way. In essence, when he says, you shouldn't, he really means that you can. What a weird guy. In any case, you also mentioned that he wrote you a certification and told you to come find me. That note which you now carry means that you have the authorization to travel through the chasm without any obstruction. Of course, barring any personal intervention by the Qixing. And the fact that he suggested that you find me means that I should tell you the way into the depths of the chasm. Eh? What a convoluted way of hinting. Well, for what it's worth, I apologize for all the covering up that we're doing. But trust me, we have very good reasons for doing so. While the thing they dug up under the chasm is truly abnormal, our investigations cannot be done with too much pomp and ceremony, lest the people be alarmed. That is the Chief's standing order. As such, we can only function under the cover of a no-entry order, secretly gathering explorers and scholars to enter the chasm and conduct investigations. This is all to, if necessary and where possible, stave off the crisis that festers beneath the earth. So all the people at the encampment were... That's right, they were all brought on as support staff. They're all pretty reliable. Well, mostly. That you came here is also no coincidence. More than one big shot in the Qixing has already recommended that we enlist your aid. And honestly, we've little reason not to comply. In any case, it is also said that your aid is not necessarily difficult to enlist. Eh? Doesn't that mean we were tricked? Oh, is that how it is? See you then. Eh? Aren't we at least going to ask them what they're offering? Please wait. I was just passing on my superior's message. Those were her words, not mine. Just, let me take those words back, alright? Come now, this is the Qixing we're talking about. They won't shortchange you for your aid. I don't exactly need help putting up missing person posters this time. Then why don't you just ask for something else this time? Well, if we could mitigate the safety hazards in the chasm, any underground treasures or valuables would be given to the one who discovers them. This is a special privilege given by the Qixing just to the two of you. Really? No tricks now. Well, in that case, Paimon's treasure time begins once again. Well, you see, the chasm is such a big place. Just imagine how much treasure there's going to be for our taking. Alright. Can we safely say that you've accepted this commission then? Alright, I'll do it for you, Paimon. That's right. Again, let me apologize for wasting your time and all these other things. Let's get down to business, shall we? If we wish to enter the chasm, we first need to find an adjuvant made from a material known as lumenstone. Only with it can we move in the dark down there. Only those with visions can use this adjuvant, but considering that you can use elemental energies without a vision, it's my guess that you should have no problem making use of the adjuvant. So, where do we find this thing? It's in a warehouse to the south. The warehouse is well guarded, so it should be pretty secure. Just come back once you've gotten a hold of the catalyst. Okay. To go find this adjuvant thingy. Okay. We're gonna have to fight some dudes. Yep.
Stay put! I'll protect us.
You're in for a little shock.
Scatter!
You're in for a little... Don't be such a brute.
Yeah, don't be such a brute.
Replace my hammer.
Propagate!
I got careless.
I got killed. Oh no, don't do this to me now. Why does this always happen? Okay, that's better. We just struggled a little bit for a second. It's all fine.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Okay, we made it. Well, there's the lumen stone. And I'll accept some metal as well. And climb out the window because that's the most fun. I wonder why they were guarding this little chunk of crystal or whatever it is. It's not supposed to be that exciting, is it? Do people, like, know what it is? We're back, you big liar. Oof. Coming in hot. Eh? Me? What happened? No one was guarding the warehouse at all. There were even treasure hoarders over there. And even they were wondering why no one was guarding the place. Huh? That shouldn't be the case. When I was guarding the place, the treasure hoarders wouldn't even dare come near it. Wait a moment. Who did you say was guarding the warehouse again? Me? Well, are you guarding it right now? Well, come on now. Which adventurer in their right mind would let themselves get tied down with such a boring task, am I right? Nope. You just sound irresponsible. Ah, right. Well, putting aside your dereliction of duty to one side for the time being, let's talk about how we'll undo the array instead, shall we? Right. Honestly, I'm not too sure about how the bedrock key works, but you could start from looking at those cage-shaped geo-elemental formations over there. What is that? These strange formations have been puzzling the Ministry of Civil Affairs for some time now. They seem to have grown up from the bedrock of the chasm over the last 2 years, and their properties are very similar to those of the thing underground. We say this because they can undergo some kind of disintegration when under the influence of the anomalies. Later, Huishan Hall's investigations revealed that they have been absorbing geo-elemental energy from the surroundings, slowly eroding the structure of the bedrock keys. It is a most ominous phenomenon, almost like something is consciously trying to break the sealing array. We have to clear them out twice every month, but they will always grow back quickly. They have only grown back quicker over time. Perhaps that thing below is growing restless, and that is why the zhiqiong has sent us to investigate. Okay, so we're trying to destroy these. I'm gonna start with just like breaking this guy. I'll swap over to Ningguang in a sec, don't worry. You won't just see me smacking at this with my sword for hours. Just gonna see if this works. Because there's a gap in those things. Yeah. Okay. Who do I swap out? I guess I'll keep the Traveler.
Don't disappoint me.
Sorry, Areaaaaa. There's one over here.
Hey. Hey.
Is there one more of these? Feels like something there would usually be like 3 of. You know? Hitting these formations and using the shards they release to affect the... Yeah. That seems like what she said, right? Well, as for how we should remove the bedrock key, try hitting these formations. Yeah, that's okay. Maybe it needs another time or something. Okay, no. Oh, okay. So if I break one of these, it's respawned. And then hit it.
Scatter!
Okay. That's better. See what happens when you read what it says? It's pretty magical. We're very smart on this channel. We did it. Well, that should do it. Let's go speak to zhiqiong. Zhiqiong. I am not good. Huh, you undid the bindings on the bedrock key so easily. Guess we were right to put our faith in you two. Quite sure we just damaged public property. Mooning has already sent a damage report ahead of us, so technically the bedrock keys were damaged before we arrived, not after. Well, that leaves 4 more that we need to handle. Ah yes, I've drawn a basic diagram that shows where 3 of the 4 are. Hope it'll be of use to you. As for the last one, honestly, I'm not very sure where that is anymore. After the miners were dismissed, there was a seepage incident in that mine, causing the cylinder to be submerged under the waters. In any case, just settle the other 3 sites. We'll meet up after that and think about what to do next. Not coming along with us? Not this time. I was originally assigned to guard the warehouse, but thanks to my slip-up, I nearly let the treasure hoarders in there. Honestly, I'm already in your debt for not reporting my error. Things could get bad if Mooning catches me and puts me on the trail of some errands again, so I'll just stand guard as I should. For now. Still, I believe that this riddle will be no match for the 2 of you at all. Fine by me. Okay. So we can just teleport to the 3 locations that we've got so far. Because I don't think we quite need the diagram for this. Okay. So it's over here. Ah, yes. Oh, okay, so we need to wait for the lift to go back up. Okay, so now we need to go to one of the other ones. Okay.
Propagate.
Did that do it? No? Oh, it needs to be lower. I see. We need to do them in order. Right. So we need to go and do the top one first. Where's the... There's one over here. This is fine. Let's grab this because these are useful, right? Like archaic stone or something? I've not seen many of them, so... Okay, so then we need to do the attack that hits the key. There we go. So then we can do... Looks like there's a third one, but we can do the middle one now. What happens if I hit that? Okay. So we want to hop down. And be ready. Oh, it has to be directional. My bad. Oh no, 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 no. Is it gonna fade away? Yeah. I can probably get the one at the top. That's fine. We can do this. Yes, we did it. And that looks like there's one down low as well. Don't see me, don't see me, don't see me. Let me change my team. Thank you. Very annoying. Let's
Don't
go.
fear. Yo-yo's here.
Yo-yo's here.
Another test subject. Suffocate.
Let's dance.
Come a little closer.
No, that wasn't very nice. Stop, please stop, let us explain. Aren't you guys just a bunch of treasure hoarders? Just turn yourselves in, there's nothing to explain around here. Millith Squad Leader Yambo of the Chasm District at your service. It's an honor to meet you, Saru. And your most eminent flying companion. You mean my emergency snack? Hey, it's Paimon to you, mister. I apologize. I'm very sorry, but I think there's been a small misunderstanding here. You're Millilith? I apologize for lack of explanations. In fact, we thought that you were saboteurs yourself. Well, from a certain point of view. Well, and you're not wrong to say that this area was indeed one of the treasure hoarders' lairs. After the workers were dismissed, those weasels wormed their way in here. At first they were just mining, smuggling some glazed sand crystal, and playing hide and seek with our patrols. But they would grow bolder as time went on, even breaking into and occupying the old warehouse that the miners left behind. They even used the tools there to make their own cheap little trinkets to sell. Breaks my heart every time. What breaks your heart? Such rough-hewn trinkets can only be used to cheat first-time visitors to Liyue or some ivory tower scholars. And I'll bet that they'll try to get them on the market using lower prices too. Perhaps even try undermining some legitimate brands. It's not like they've got any brown power themselves, right? That's true. I suppose it's a joke in poor taste to think that they'd make good more off this. That's why we came here and took care of the treasure hoarders who originally held this position, before disguising ourselves as them and lying in wait. Well, it was a while back now. We had managed to ascertain thus far that one of their leaders is in contact with a branch of the Fatui, and that they may be preparing a transaction involving dangerous items. About the contact between the Fatui and the treasure hoarders. Although we foiled the Fatui's plots before, they maintain some strength out here in the wilds. Their professionalism and combat prowess are not to be underestimated. Indeed, we consider them opponents of the utmost peril. If they were to team up with the treasure hoarders to go against us, it could pose a very tricky security risk indeed. Whatever the case, we were fully prepared for an all-out assault. We just needed to catch them all in one fell swoop, and then we'd have known what they were up to. And that's when we arrived. I mean, we knew that you were good, but we didn't think that you were this good. You've pretty much incapacitated about half the people under my command. Of course, we were here for another reason. This is where one of the bedrock keys that hold up the 7-star array is located. We couldn't allow that to fall into their treasure hoarders' hands. Sorry. It's not that big an issue. It was partly our fault for not recognizing you anyway. A new order came down that we were to let you pass, but we would never expected you to get here this quickly. Wow, this guy's pretty easygoing, huh? Does this mean we can leave? So just because I don't blame you doesn't mean that the UA's laws won't. Sorry about that. Finish your sentence next time, will you? Let me see. Battery and assault, obstructing the Millilith in their duties, attempting to destroy the 7-star array, and damaging premises. Even with the Millilith's consideration, congratulations! You'll be offered food and board in Liyue for an extra 5 to 10 years. Do I get a lawyer? That's right, give us a name list. Send me Yan Fei, she'll get me out of this. But, please let me finish. Finish your sentences quicker, sir. However, if law-abiding citizens or outlander guests might use legal means to assist the Millilith in their duties, they can gain the reward and compensation due to them. This too is the law of this land. So don't worry, that fight previously was not utterly in vain. So what do we get from helping you? Well, stolen goods should not be so casually moved. But if you're willing to aid us, any items that you may coincidentally find along the way, for example a treasure hoarder's secret stash or something, is yours to do with as you please. We also have some more on us, which I hope you won't mind having. It's not a lot, but we weren't counting on needing outside help like this either. So that means no jail time and treasure to be had, is that right? Yes. Alrighty then, you've got yourself a deal, mister. Lead the way. One moment. Alright, don't be too reserved now. I'm going to head to our rendezvous point to await further orders. Catch up soon or we'll act first. Okay, come on, let's follow them. Hey. Come on, we're assisting with official duties, you know. And there's more to be had too. You have a 1-track mind, Paimon. Or should I say a 2-track mind? Because it's either food. If it's not food, it's Mora. To be fair, mine is a 1-track mind as well, but it's Primo Gems. Okay, we're gonna finish up here, and then I'll decide if I want to go.
Don't disappoint me.
I'll decide if I want to go do that first. Speculative loot.
We can't
for
have
us.
treasure unaccounted for.
Okay, so where's the other thingy? There is another one around here. That has to be right, because they won't respawn if you've used it. Surely. I'll just use this one. It should last long enough. Ooh. Scott and Paimon wonders how these cage-shaped objects in Lumenstone are related. Okay, so are all of these going to give me a new quest? I'll leave that for now. We'll just get on with this first. Get the chasm opened. Okay. Is it all the way down there? Yeah. Hmm.
He. Hup, here. Ruah.
Ow. Oh. Oh, I'm stupid. That's fine. We already knew that. I'm sure there was screaming and crying at how dumb I am. But don't worry. I've figured it out now, so you don't need to worry. This is not too bad. I've had worse dumb moments. Okay, look, I'm gonna go back there first. Can I just...
Yep.
No. And there's this one with this freezy guy. Yeah, there's one up there first. There we go. And here we are. I was honestly curious if there was going to be another like mini quest to get to from here, but I suppose not. Oh. There we go. Now that's efficient destruction. Whoops. We've destroyed the seal. Okay. Let's go to the final one. Let's go this way. Just glad we don't have to climb up from here.
Propagate!
The spiders are unpleasant. Here we are. This one's doable from here, I think.
Scatter!
These
Germinate!
dudes are very annoying.
Let's spark things up a little.
I'll protect us.
Because I don't have anyone that does blunt or explosive damage, so I just have to like go super hard.
Come a little closer.
And then hope he doesn't regen his shield.
You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Oh, thank goodness. There we go. We'll go for this one next. More slimes, or is that just a coincidence? Smash. Okay, off we go. There it is. Is that gonna hit you? There we go. Another one bites the dust. So that's all three that we have. Just gonna go fight this dude.
Scatter! Let the show begin.
And also grab this. And I usually don't find places again like this, so I'm quickly gonna follow this Sealy. Because I will straight up never see that thing again. Let's hop up here. Oh, make me do a fight now, are you? No. I'm just gonna run away. You know, like a good adventurer does.
Is this an answer from this world?
Okay, I'm probably gonna need Ningguang again, but I am gonna swap her out just in case we have to do another fight
Don't
before.
fear. Yo-yo's here.
Yo-yo's here. Good. I love her. Okay. Let's go let her know that it is all sorted. And we have done our job. back. The 3 bedrock keys have all been destroyed. Shh. What's up all of a sudden? What happened? Don't start, it's nothing much. Just the earth shaking, that's all. Perhaps the mountain rocks are being destabilized by the loosening of the seal. Do you feel it? Not at all. You fly, so of course you don't. Huh, that's a good point. I guess it's just a miner's instinct. If you grew up in a mine since you were young, you'd know a thing or two about the language of the stones. Wait, watch out. Whoa, the ground really is shaking. Paimon's having trouble standing straight. You don't stand at all. The shaking stopped? Looks like it's over for now. Thankfully we were above ground. If we were in the mines when this earthquake happened. Hopefully Mooning and the others don't blame this on us. But now the sealing array's power has been greatly decreased. We just need to deal with that last bedrock key. Let's go. Thought you didn't know where it was. Okay, let's go to the last one. Very excited to get access to the chasm. Of course there's Vatui. Oh no, guess they're nothing to do with it. Old miners used to call these Hadaka's breaths.
Propagate! You lay! God protect us.
There was a king who ruled Qianzhou Valley in ancient times, the Dragon King of the Mountains. He was defeated here by the Lord of Geos. I wish that was... I wish they had kept it on the screen just for like a minute longer. Not even a minute, just give me a couple seconds. Oh, this is the back of that cave that we went into. How do we know where to look? Because I wouldn't have come here. Okay. Figured it would be almost the same speed as swapping over to Ningguang and swapping back after, but I think I was wrong. Okay. There's one. Second one. I missed it. Monsters dropping down from above. Oh, not them. Fine, I'll come fight you. That's what you want.
Let the show be.
Come a little closer.
More incoming. Oh, it's a big boy.
Don't be scared.
Okay, fine.
You're in.
I wasn't sure if we were fine, but we were fine. Okay. Good thing I didn't swap over to Ningguang, because we would have been screwed. We definitely wouldn't. We'd have been fine. But still, those things are kind of annoying to fight. I should have gone for that one. It's closer. Oh well. I also feel like I've missed one, because I don't think this is going to hit. Oh no, we're fine. What's going to happen now? That's a little terrifying. Very impressive. That should be the last one. With this, the array sealing the chasm has dissipated, and we can explore the area underground. That said, we should probably go and pay Mooning a visit first. Not that he's going to do anything other than scold us, though. See? What did I say? You weren't guarding the warehouse as you should have at all. You've really done it this time, Zhiqiong. How are we going to resolve this matter, huh? Are you going to take the responsibility for undoing the array of your own accord? Can you? Ah, you're here. So, how are you going to explain destroying the bedrock keys? From an aesthetic point of view, this place looks better without them. Alright. You're taking responsibility for this. As for the rest, we'll wait for the chasm to make their judgment first. Don't you worry. Mooning only gets mad at people who don't care. Otherwise, he's just a worrywart, not a bad person. Well, let's leave his stubborn temper aside first. Once you're ready, I'll round everyone up to follow you down into the mines. Our purpose this time is to reach the deepest level of the chasm, map it, and investigate the source of the anomalies. Ah yes, I almost forgot. Welcome to the chasm exploration team. If you'll allow me a bit of your time, let me introduce you to the team. This is Khedive, I think, a scholar specifically called in from Sumeru. His specialties are ores and biology. He's this exploration team's leading man, well, in scientific and financial matters at least. This is Jinwoo, who's in charge of safety, the repair and maintenance of any facilities we use, and our security is ensured by her. And this is Taliesin. He's a bard from Mondstadt, and goodness knows why he insisted on coming down here with us. Also, perhaps you'll discover new allies once you get down into the mines, eh? Who knows? And last but not least, you have me, the super hands-on surveyor. My job is to help scout the way forward and draw maps, which I'll share with you all, of course. Well, please head over to the crane by the mines once you're ready. Originally it was meant to transport goods, but it can also bring a few people up and down the mines, no problem. That said, since you have your wind glider, I suppose you'd be fine even without the crane, huh? There we go. We've unlocked the chasm. That's slightly terrifying, but you know what? Very exciting. I love having a new area to explore. And it looks like we got a bunch of new world quests to not do for ages until I get stressed about them being there. Is that a whole new quest line? I think it is. So I think we're going to stop for now. And we're going to come back to this in the next one. I hope you enjoyed. And I'm really looking forward to going into the chasm. Bye!